Mark your calendars, because February 16th, 2025 is not just another day. It's a deadline for your soul. What happens on that day could change the trajectory of your life and play a crucial role in a planetary awakening. This isn't just about cosmic events happening out there. It's about a direct message intended for you, transmitted during a rare Venus peak and originating from the Pleiadians. Are you ready to receive it? On February 16th, 2025, the cosmos is aligning to create a unique contact window, a celestial gateway for amplified communication from the Pleiadian star system. While Venus peaks occur regularly, this particular alignment is exceptionally rare, a cosmic event that happens only once every several decades. This Venus peak amplifies Venus's energy of love, harmony, beauty, and relationships, making this time a powerful opportunity to manifest positive change in these areas of your life, and a potent time for Pleiadian messages to be delivered. But there's a catch. Not everyone will be able to decipher the message. The universe speaks in patterns, and the Pleiadians, in particular, are known for communicating through specific synchronicities or signatures. Have you been noticing recurring number sequences lately, like 111, 333, or 555, popping up in unexpected places? Perhaps you've experienced unusual electrical disturbances, like flickering lights or inexplicable technological glitches, disrupting your normal routine. Or maybe you've been overcome by sudden, unexplainable waves of joy, peace, or a profound sense of coming home, seemingly out of the blue. Perhaps you've been having vividly strange dreams filled with stars, celestial beings, or futuristic technologies, leaving you wondering about their meaning. These aren't random occurrences. They are potential Pleiadian signatures, breadcrumbs on a path leading to a much larger understanding. The core mystery is this: what urgent message are the Pleiadians attempting to convey during this Venus peak, and what does it mean for you personally? Is it a warning about potential pitfalls? Is it guidance for navigating upcoming challenges? Or is it a catalyst designed to accelerate your spiritual growth? The Pleiadian message ties into something much bigger, a global spiritual awakening now underway. The Venus peak on February 16th is designed to trigger a rapid acceleration of this awakening process, but its effects will only be felt by those who are receptive and prepared. Think of it as phase 3 of an ongoing awakening, building upon previous waves of heightened consciousness. We've seen documented increases in spiritual practices like meditation and yoga, a surge in interest in alternative beliefs, and a growing awareness of interconnectedness. This Venus peak is a catalyst, but it requires your active participation to truly ignite. The Pleiadian message isn't just abstract information. It's the key to unlocking profound personal transformation and contributing to a positive shift in the collective consciousness. Your individual readiness directly impacts the success of the mass awakening. Personal healing ripples outwards, positively impacting the global energy field. Your awakening inspires others, creating a domino effect of transformation. But what happens if you ignore the Pleiadian message or resist the Venus peak energies? The consequences can be subtle yet significant. You might experience increased feelings of isolation, anxiety, and disconnection, a sense of being adrift in a world that's rapidly changing. You could miss out on incredible opportunities for personal growth, preventing you from fulfilling your unique purpose and hindering your ability to manifest your desires. You might remain entangled in old patterns, caught in limiting beliefs that hold you back from your full potential. By understanding and integrating the Pleiadian message, you unlock dormant talents, abilities, and spiritual gifts. You might experience heightened intuition, enhanced psychic abilities, and a deeper connection to higher realms of consciousness. Perhaps you'll discover enhanced creativity, amplified manifestation power, and a profound sense of inner peace. It all begins with understanding that readiness isn't about achieving some impossible state of perfection. It's about cultivating a willingness to be open, receptive, and to surrender to the unknown, even when it feels uncomfortable. Readiness is not about being perfect, it's about being willing to be imperfect. This is the time to take practical steps for cultivating openness and receptivity, like incorporating daily meditation and mindfulness practices into your routine. To understand the magnitude of this moment, let's lay some groundwork. First, what exactly is the Venus peak? Astrologically speaking, it's when Venus reaches its maximum brightness as seen from Earth. Venus, often associated with love, beauty, harmony, and relationships, amplifies its energy during this period, shining a cosmic spotlight on these themes in our lives. Think of Venus as a cosmic spotlight, illuminating these themes in our lives. The Venus peak involves specific astrological aspects, such as conjunctions and oppositions with other planets, that further intensify its influence. Now, who are the Pleiadians? They are a group of advanced spiritual beings believed to originate from the Pleiades star cluster. Many view them as spiritual guides and benevolent helpers, here to assist humanity in its evolution. Some theories suggest that many humans carry Pleiadian star seeds, and that these individuals have incarnated on Earth with a specific mission to assist in the awakening process. What does spiritual awakening even mean? It's not about escaping reality or ascending to another dimension. It's about experiencing a profound shift in perception, seeing the world with new eyes. Key characteristics include increased self-awareness, a heightened sense of intuition, and significant shifts in values and priorities. This transformation can bring challenges, such as intense emotional release and an identity crisis as old beliefs crumble. Awakening might manifest in your daily life as a desire to change careers, end toxic relationships, or pursue a more authentic path. The astrological influences of Venus and other relevant planets, the history and lore of the Pleiadians, and the inner landscape of spiritual psychology are the primary threads we will be following. So, let me ask you, are you willing to release old patterns that no longer serve you, even if it means stepping outside your comfort zone? Are you open to receiving guidance from unexpected sources, even if it challenges your current beliefs? Are you ready to step into your true power and purpose, even if it means taking risks and facing your fears? The Pleiadian message is not a single, straightforward communication. It's a multi-layered series of insights that will unfold over time. The meaning is highly personal and requires your active participation to decipher. The message is encoded in your own experiences and intuition, so the more you pay attention, the easier it will be to read. Think of it as a puzzle that you must solve yourself, with the universe as your guide. Be on the lookout for specific colors, like light blue and silver, appearing repeatedly in your environment. Pay attention to encounters with people who resonate with Pleiadian energy, leaving you feeling strangely connected and understood. And notice any unexpected opportunities that align with your soul's purpose, even if they seem daunting or improbable. Document your experiences, look for recurring themes, and trust your intuition to guide you. In the next section, we'll dive deep into the specific astrological aspects of the Venus peak on February 16, 2025, and how they will impact your relationships, career, and spirituality. We'll also explore the shadow side of Venus, revealing potential pitfalls and how to avoid falling into its traps. Get ready because things are about to get intense. So you're ready to dive deeper? Let's pull back the curtain and decode what this Venus peak really means, starting with something most astrologers overlook. Venus isn't just about love and beauty. Think of Venus as a translator, a cosmic bridge converting complex Pleiadian energies into a language your human experience can understand. It takes the higher frequencies of the Pleiades and filters them into emotions, desires, and creative impulses you can actually feel. Have you ever met someone and felt an instant, unexplainable connection? That could be Venus acting as a conduit, aligning your energy with theirs on a soul level. Imagine a viewer who's always dismissed astrology suddenly finds themselves captivated by Venus-related art, music, or even a burning desire to redecorate their living space. That's not random. That's the Pleiadian influence nudging them awake. I urge you to research the esoteric interpretations of Venus, look beyond the surface, and reflect on how those resonate with your core being. What deeper meanings do you find reflected in the mirror of Venus? Now, let's talk specifics. What are the key astrological signatures firing off during this Venus peak on February 16th, 2025? These aren't just dates on a calendar, they're activation codes for your soul's journey. Picture Venus conjunct Neptune. It's like the cosmos turning up the volume on your intuition, opening you up to incredibly vivid dreams and heightened sensitivity. But be warned, this alignment also blurs the lines between reality and illusion. You might be tempted to see what you want to see rather than what is. Then there's Venus square Saturn, a karmic pressure point. Old relationship wounds might resurface, forcing you to confront patterns of self-sabotage or feelings of unworthiness. It's not easy, but it's necessary. These are opportunities to break free from limiting beliefs that have held you captive for lifetimes. I want you to envision viewers experiencing intense emotional roller coasters as these energies fluctuate. One minute they're riding a wave of bliss, the next they're plunged into the depths of despair. It's all part of the process. To navigate these turbulent waters, I recommend consulting your astrological chart. See how these aspects interact with your personal placements. What houses are being activated, what lessons are being highlighted. This will give you invaluable insight into your unique journey during the Venus peak. But there's more. What if the Pleiadians are embedding time codes within the Venus cycle, activation sequences designed to awaken dormant DNA and unlock spiritual gifts? Imagine these codes as cosmic keys triggered during specific planetary alignments. Think of it like a symphony, where each planet plays a specific note, and when they all come together, a powerful chord is struck, unlocking something deep within you. You might start noticing specific numerical sequences like 13, 20, popping up in Venus-related contexts in articles, on clocks, even in your dreams. Or you might see geometric patterns reminiscent of crop circles appearing in your mind's eye, flashing through your awareness. Picture a viewer randomly stumbling upon an article about Venus and discovering a hidden message, a synchronicity so profound it sends shivers down their spine. These aren't accidents. They're intentional, purposeful, and they're calling you to wake up. So pay close attention to recurring patterns and symbols that show up during this Venus peak. Keep a journal, document everything, and trust your intuition to guide you. But before you get swept away in the euphoria of it all, let's acknowledge the shadow side of Venus. This isn't just about rainbows and unicorns, it's about facing the darkness within. The Venus peak can amplify the temptation to escape reality, to idealize relationships, or to become overly focused on superficial beauty. You might find yourself drawn to unhealthy attachments, seeking validation from external sources rather than cultivating self-love. Imagine a viewer experiencing a sudden infatuation with someone only to discover they're projecting their ideal onto them. The disappointment can be crushing, but it's a valuable lesson. It's a reminder to practice discernment and self-awareness in all your pursuits, especially in relationships and creative endeavors. The key here is balance, embracing the beauty and joy of Venus while remaining grounded in reality. So how do you actually receive this Pleiadian message? The truth is, it's not going to arrive in a neatly packaged email. It's about tuning into higher frequencies, going beyond the limitations of language and logic. The Pleiadian message isn't necessarily delivered through spoken words, but through feelings, intuitions, and symbolic imagery. Develop your inner listening skills. Learn to discern the subtle whispers of your soul. It's all about paying attention to the quiet signals. Have you ever had a sudden download of information during meditation, a flash of insight that seems to come from nowhere? Or perhaps you've experienced a strong sense of knowing, an intuitive guidance that defies logic. Picture a viewer receiving a clear message during a walk in nature, or while listening to a particular piece of music. These are the moments when the veil thins, and the Pleiadians can communicate directly with your soul. I urge you to create a quiet space for meditation or journaling. Ask for guidance from the Pleiadians. Be open to receiving their message in whatever form it may come, and don't underestimate the power of your dreams. They're a primary channel for Pleiadian communication, a gateway to other dimensions. Your dreams aren't just random firings of neurons, they're symbolic landscapes filled with hidden messages. Pay attention to recurring themes, characters, and emotions. Are you flying through space? Are you visiting other planets? Are you encountering benevolent extraterrestrial beings? These aren't just fantasies, they're potential glimpses into your Pleiadian lineage and your soul's mission. Imagine a viewer experiencing a lucid dream where they receive a direct message from a Pleiadian guide. The message might be cryptic, but it will resonate deeply within their soul. The task is to keep a dream journal. Write down everything you can remember, no matter how strange or insignificant it may seem. Look for recurring patterns or symbols that may be Pleiadian in origin. Over time, the pieces of the puzzle will start to come together. Also, keep your eyes open for synchronicities, those meaningful coincidences that seem to defy logic. They're not just random occurrences. They're breadcrumbs leading you towards your soul's purpose and alignment with the Pleiadian message. It's the universe winking at you. Are you repeatedly encountering the same person, book, or information that seems strangely relevant to your journey? Are you receiving unexpected opportunities or invitations that align with your deepest desires? Picture a viewer contemplating a career change and receiving a series of synchronicities that confirm their decision. A chance encounter with a former colleague, an article about a dream job, even a fortune cookie with a strangely relevant message. The universe is conspiring to guide them towards their highest path. Pay attention to these synchronicities and trust that they are guiding you. Don't dismiss them as mere coincidence. They are signposts on your journey. Finally, never underestimate the power of sound. Specific sounds, frequencies, and musical compositions can activate dormant DNA and unlock higher states of consciousness, facilitating Pleiadian contact. Certain frequencies can bypass the logical mind and speak directly to your soul. Experiment with listening to specific frequencies or binaural beats designed to stimulate the pineal gland. Try chanting mantras or singing sacred songs that resonate with Venusian energy. Imagine a viewer experiencing a profound emotional release or spiritual insight while listening to a particular piece of music. The music becomes a portal, transporting them to another dimension. Experiment with different sounds and frequencies and notice how they affect your energy and awareness. Ultimately, this isn't just about you. The mass awakening is not just about individual enlightenment, it's about a collective shift in consciousness that affects all of humanity. Every single person's journey contributes to the whole. Your healing ripples outwards, creating a more harmonious global energy field. Your awakening inspires others, creating a domino effect of transformation. Imagine a viewer realizing that their personal struggles are connected to the collective suffering of humanity. This realization sparks a desire to contribute to positive change, to become a beacon of light in a world that desperately needs it. Practice compassion and empathy towards yourself and others. Remember that we're all in this together. You may have a subconscious connection to the Pleiadian star system, a lineage that influences your talents, interests, and life purpose. It's like having a hidden code in your DNA waiting to be activated. This could manifest as a strong affinity for certain colors, sounds, or geometric shapes associated with the Pleiades. Perhaps you experience a feeling of homesickness or longing for a place you've never been, a deep inner knowing that you belong somewhere else. Picture a viewer discovering they have a natural talent for healing, art, or music, mirroring Pleiadian cultural values. This discovery sparks a sense of purpose and a desire to share their gifts with the world. Research Pleiadian history and culture and see if it resonates with your soul's purpose. Let's talk about your limiting beliefs. These can hinder spiritual growth and block the reception of the Pleiadian message. These are the invisible chains that hold you back from your full potential. Common examples include beliefs about unworthiness, lack of self-love, or fear of stepping into your power. They also include beliefs about the limitations of human potential or the impossibility of creating a better world. Imagine a viewer recognizing a pattern of self-sabotage and committing to breaking free from it. This realization is the first step towards liberation. Identify your own limiting beliefs and use affirmations, visualizations, or therapy to release them. You are far more powerful than you realize. And finally, live in alignment with your purpose by embodying the positive qualities of Venus in your daily life, which will accelerate your spiritual awakening and attract positive experiences. It's about becoming a magnet for love, beauty, and harmony. Cultivate self-love and appreciation for your own unique beauty. Express your creativity through art, music, or dance. Practice kindness and compassion towards yourself and others. Imagine a viewer starting a new hobby or project that brings them joy and fulfillment. This act of self-expression creates a ripple effect, inspiring others to do the same. Make a conscious effort to cultivate Venusian qualities in your thoughts, words, and actions. You'll be amazed at the transformation that unfolds. Now, the biggest question of all, are you ready to step into the unknown? The Venus peak is approaching, and the Pleiadian message is waiting to be received. In our next section, we'll explore specific techniques you can use to prepare your mind, body, and spirit for this powerful influx of energy. We'll discuss practical tools for clearing energetic blockages, activating your light body, and aligning with your soul's purpose. The time to act is now. The Venus peak on February 16, 2025. It's almost here. Remember the urgent message we discussed from the Pleiadians, a focus on the mass awakening already underway and your place within it, and how Venus, in all her radiant glory, is acting as a cosmic messenger, a bridge between you and the stars. Let's bring that message home and equip you for what comes next. Let's revisit the question we began with. Are you ready? But let's reframe it. True readiness isn't some flawless state of being, some perfected version of yourself waiting to be unlocked. It's far simpler and far more accessible than that. It's a willingness, a surrender, a trust in the unfolding process. It's about being willing to change, to release what no longer serves you, to step into the unknown with an open heart and a curious mind. It's about trusting your intuition, even when it defies logic. It's about being gentle with yourself, acknowledging that the awakening journey is not a sprint, but a marathon filled with twists, turns, and moments of unexpected beauty. Have compassion and know that this imperfect journey is precisely where growth happens. Imagine a viewer who spent years striving for spiritual perfection, finally realizing that it's the imperfections that make them unique and human. They are the perfect person to deliver their gifts and the perfect receiver of the Pleiadian message. Now, remember those potential pitfalls, the shadow side of Venus we discussed, the illusion, the escapism, the unhealthy attachments. Those aren't roadblocks, they're detours, opportunities to learn more about yourself. Imagine a situation where you recognize that you are constantly comparing yourself to others, feeling inadequate in your relationships, or sabotaging your creative projects due to a lack of self-worth. Now, connect this back to Venusian themes, love, beauty, and self-esteem. Recognize it for what it is, a chance to rewrite those stories, to choose self-love over self-criticism, authenticity over imitation. Every challenge is a chance to choose a different path. But how does this all play out in your individual life? What's your unique role in this mass awakening? The answer lies within you, waiting to be discovered. Think about your passions, your talents, the things that make your soul sing. Those aren't accidents. They're clues, breadcrumbs leading you towards your purpose. Remember those potential Pleiadian connections, that sense of longing for something beyond this world. That could be a sign that you're here to bring Pleiadian wisdom and healing to this planet. Consider someone who is drawn to help others with their communication skills. It's not just a job, it's about helping others express themselves more authentically, fostering deeper connections, and bridging divides within their communities. A skill that can be their unique role in the mass awakening, amplified by the Venus peak energies. And about those signature patterns we spoke about, the recurring numbers, the synchronicities, the dream symbols, they're not just random occurrences, they're validation, a cosmic high five from the universe confirming that you're on the right track. Perhaps you've been noticing the number 333 everywhere, on clocks, license plates, receipts. This may be a sign from the Pleiadians, letting you know that you are supported and guided on your path, and also to move forward with creativity, truth, and passion. The best thing to do in this scenario is to pay even closer attention to other synchronicities. Keep a journal of your dreams and intuitions, and trust that the universe is communicating with you in subtle ways. And remember, trust what you feel. What about the big picture? How does your individual awakening contribute to the collective consciousness? Think of it like this: every act of self-love, every moment of healing, every step you take towards your own enlightenment creates a ripple effect, raising the vibration of the entire planet. Your healing creates a more harmonious global energy field and inspires others to wake up. So share your experiences and support each other. It makes all the difference. So, what is the Pleiadian message, really? It's a call to conscious co-creation. It's an invitation to actively participate in shaping the future of humanity by aligning with higher frequencies, embracing love and compassion, and embodying your true potential. It's about consciously choosing to create a world based on harmony, sustainability, and unity, rather than fear, division, and destruction. It's understanding how important intention is to the outcomes you desire. The Pleiadians aren't here to save you. They're here to empower you. Think back to the beginning of this video. Did you feel uncertain, confused, maybe even a little overwhelmed? How do you feel now? Hopefully, you have a clearer understanding of the Venus peak energies, the Pleiadian message, and your own unique role in this mass awakening. You now hopefully understand that the energies around this window are not random, and that your perspective and your own ability to change and seek the correct perspective are paramount to receiving the Pleiadian message in its true form. What's next? How do you keep this momentum going? Make meditation a daily practice, even if it's just for a few minutes. Start a journal to record your dreams, intuitions, and synchronicities. Explore sound healing or connect with nature, both powerful tools for raising your vibration. But most importantly, trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Trust that you are being guided. Remember, February 16th, 2025 isn't the finish line, it's the starting point. The energies will continue to unfold in the months and years to come, presenting new challenges and new opportunities. You're going to learn and grow in ways you cannot yet imagine. And there's so much more to explore: deeper mysteries, hidden knowledge, advanced technologies, and the very nature of consciousness itself. Perhaps we'll explore specific Pleiadian technologies in a future video, advanced healing modalities, or the connection between consciousness and the cosmos. The possibilities are endless. Please share your experiences, insights, and questions in the comments below. Let's create a community of support and shared purpose. And if you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more content. Thank you for joining me on this exploration. Remember, you are not alone, and your journey is essential. The door is open, and the path continues.